But let's also bring on board Sacchitanand Uttekar, VP Research Derivatives and Technicals at Tradebulls, to take us through some bit more in terms of markets as well as individual bets that he's looking at. Sacchitanand, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining on the show. Today, surely, is a better day coming in. Any levels that you're keeping an eye out on? Mangalam did take us through some of them. What are you watching out for?
Good afternoon, Vinny. Good afternoon, Mangalam. I think the key levels have already been discussed, 23,000 being one of them. And it is very significant because if you look at the last sequence of 7 trading sessions, we have seen the Nifty still continuing its low top, low bottom, formation. But if you look at the placement of its RSI, this is where, there is hope that a positive 3-point divergence may trigger that particular upside of 23,000. And we may see further, unwinding, which may push the indices higher. So if you look at the Nifty sequence, we are having some evidence of a base somewhere close to around 22,700, 22,800. The Nifty has been trending confidently above its 5-day exponential moving average. Probably in a day or so, we may see this level of 23,000 getting breached, and we may see the rally extending towards 23,000, 245, 300 kind of a zone. So I think it's better to be on the long side when it comes to Nifty. When we look at Nifty IT, I think significant development has occurred on this particular index. Now, since February 2026, we have already seen a very sharp decline in this particular index, and the prices were failing to sustain above its 20-day exponential moving average. Now, this is the first trading session wherein the prices are sustaining above the same, and that's why we believe that there is some hope from Nifty IT as well. So we may see a good support from banks and IT contributing towards this particular push, and we may see the Nifty surpassing that 23,000 hurdle as well.
Right, you do expect it to surpass the 23,000 hurdle, but Sachi, individual stocks, what are you backing?
Good afternoon, Mangalam. Persistent systems is something that we have recommended to our clients. If you look at the overall setup, even here, the stock is sustaining well above its 20-day exponential moving average. And plus, if you look at the placement of the RSI, it has already given a breakout above that 50 mark. So we are expecting a good turnaround. We've already seen a good price action unfolding here, but we expect this particular rally to continue towards 5,200. And that's why we are, continuously building long positions, recommending fresh long positions with a stop loss at 49.60 on closing basis. One can still play for a move towards 5,200. On the short side, there is Bharti Airtel, which is still in a low top, low bottom sequence. We have already seen development of a bearish pennant formation. Even today, we have an open high formation on the daily scale. So we are expecting that 1,800 support may not hold, and we may see some decline here. So keeping a long short ratio, one can go long in persistent systems for a target of around 5,200, and short Bharti Airtel close to around 1810 levels, keeping a stop loss at 1825. We may see a drop towards 1740 soon.
Okay. Sachi, thank you so much for joining us on the show, taking us through important market levels as well as individual stock names. But on that note, we're going to slip into a very short break.